Tain't the Meat, It's the Humanity is a story from Tales from the Crypt number 32, drawn by Jack Davis. Zach Gristle is a small-town butcher. Nothing special until World War II started. Now, with the rise of meat rationing and red points, his butcher business is booming. His most popular meats are selling out fast. Zach does what he can for his customers, but he can only do so much in times like these. Until one day, Mr. Vandercliff offers to buy some steaks from Mr. Gristle with cash. Gristle refuses, as that would be a black market sale. Vandercliff leaves him be, but not before indicating that Gristle could be making some big money on the side. Mr. Gristle thinks it over and decides to shortchange the stock reserved for his honest customers. At night, he sells the good stuff at an inflated price. But when he himself can't get his hands on any more steak, he has to get creative. The solution comes in the form of horse meat. He passes it off as beef in his shop and uses the red points from his customers to buy steaks for the black market. Gristle is taking more chances, so his prices go up. It gets to the point where even all the horse meat isn't enough. He resorts to buying spoiled meat. Some of the townspeople start getting sick. One night, while Gristle is out, his supplier comes to his house with a new load of old meat. His wife is horrified to learn this. She marches down to her husband's butcher shop and she tries to stop a customer from buying the tainted food. She's faced with another grim surprise. Zachary is selling steaks on the black market. Mrs. Gristle is fuming at her husband, but he refuses to stop his newly acquired business practices. He buys even more bad meat, the worst batch yet, in order to fill a big order for Mrs. Abercrombie. To Mr. Gristle's wretched surprise, he learns that Mrs. Abercrombie has died. Poisoned she was. He closes up shop and on his way out learns that 3 more of his customers have also expired. Gristle rushes home, takes the thousands of dollars in black market money he'd stashed away, and orders his wife to pack up their things. They are leaving town ASAP. He can't be around if people are dying from his tainted meat. His wife will not go along with him any longer. She accuses him of murder. As the two argue, their son comes home. He was having dinner at a neighbor's house, one of Zachary Gristle's customers. He collapses on the floor, dead. This is the last straw for Mrs. Gristle. The next morning, the Gristle's butcher shop opens, with a traumatized Mrs. selling her husband's tainted meat. Tain't the Meat, It's the Humanity is enough to make you sick. The horror here comes from sheer greed at what a business will resort to in making a quick buck, taking advantage of its customers. Plus, the meat of this story is extra dark, with the death of Gristle's son, an innocent child, and a wife's sanity now spoiled rotten. This, along with next week's story, will make you think twice about what you're eating.